Hey guys, welcome back to our second and last BTS Cookie Box day. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna double check our stream. All right, we are good. Okay, so today we will be finishing yesterday's cookies, baking them. I mean, they're finished, we have to bake them. We'll also be making the other two flavors and then refrigerating them. Maybe we'll be baking them tonight, but it won't be on stream just because time wise, it's not really, doesn't really make sense. So before we start, I'm gonna cut the store-bought yakgwa that's going into the cookies, and then we'll go from there. So we're making two without these, and then the rest with them. So I only need put half. So I'm putting five. Cutting five. Cutting five and a half. That's where I'm trying to go here. And then we will, when we bake the cookies at about 18 minutes, we'll kind of tuck these into the cookie. Oh, it's stuck to me. Oh my gosh, it's really stuck to me. There we go. I want them to be perfectly symmetrical. So thank you to Marble Biani. She was the one who introduced me to these cookies. I do stand by it. The store bought is not as good as the homemade. Say Bismillah so you can cut it. Bismillah? I don't even know what that means. Wrong culture. Just getting sesame seeds everywhere. Yeah, Marble Benny actually, I had said that I had never had any Korean sweets, and she literally, I'm playing. Yo, I don't know what it means though. What was I saying? Oh yeah, she dropped these, the first ones I tried off at my house. These, I feel like these cookies have been a community effort. I'll watch until 7ish, then I'll play in the car when I drop off. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm going to tray up. We'll try out the yakgwa first. We can only do a few at a time because I don't have full-size baking trays, unfortunately. Oh, they do really stick together. I also need to buy Benadryl. I need to find non-drowsy. I've never found non-drowsy Benadryl to this day. Ooh. minutes on those. Look at them frozen balls, so thick. I see it work then. I think like Claritin and I don't know. The allergy med that works best for me is the Costco one, but I think you said it didn't really work for you. Okay, I'm gonna grab our scale. And we're gonna start measuring our butter and stuff. Claritin does not work. Oh my god, it's not it. Oh, you know what? I forgot my recipe book. It's downstairs. Hold on. Hold on, friends. I will be right back. I have returns. This is my recipe book. Isn't it cute? How you forget the book? You need to read budget. Shut up! I'm worried I'm gonna get it wrong. You don't want to buy shitty cookies from me? You gotta make sure I get it right, okay? Okay. We have so much freaking butter. Yo, did you see that girl who half a cup flour? Wait, is it one or half or no? I go by grams. When you bake like this, you have to weigh it, and I can't do numbers. I have this calculator. I literally can't remember anything with numbers in it. I don't know phone numbers. I don't even know my SIN number. 340 grams of butter. Did you see that girl on, I think it was TikTok, called Ube? She's talking about the new Starbucks drink, and she said, Ube. Oh my god, it tastes like Ube. And then everyone's like, oh my god, are they gentrifying Ube? But they don't even know how to pronounce it. Wow! I saw the triggered Filipinos. 341. I think it was 240. This is the problem, bro. I can't remember numbers. One day this recipe, because this is the base cookie recipe, like once I've made it a billion times, like I just developed this recipe. Fuck. Bro, I was triggered. And then apparently they're coming for pandan next, is what people are saying. So I love pandan. Now I am scared to make any sweet with pandan. I don't want to be like accused of gentrifying things. Am I gentrifying like sesame right now? Gentrifying Yakgwa? Who knows? I feel like I have a good appreciation of typical like traditional Asian desserts, and this is more like an Asian fusion situation than a gentrification. I hope. I hope that's what people think. Okay. The dog just came in to lick my face. They need to stay in their lane? Who? White people? Sorry, bro. I have a problem with staying in my lane. I have that white audacity sometimes. Oh, I feel like that's not true. I have very little audacity. I have like a lack of audacity. Oh, Starbucks. You should love when the dog licks your face. One day it won't be there to lick your face. And then you'll be sad. All right. I'm so greasy now. Did it say 40 grams? No, it said 200 grams of brown sugar. That one I remember because our brown sugar in this recipe is double. Ew. Ain't nobody. Oh, I got sugar everywhere. Ain't nobody want to eat cookies that I've licked. I mean, maybe that's a kink though. That's a whole other thing. Lick the sugar. Okay, ask the diabetic to lick the sugar. Get in there. I'd eat it. I already had a cookie today. I had one of the banana cookies this morning. Talk to a spit on that thing. Yo, it's so embarrassing. Like sometimes I'm so bad at typing and I text like new people who haven't texted me before. And like I feel like people think I'm dyslexic. I'm not dyslexic. I just try to type faster than like, and I send before I actually read what I typed. I have dyscalculia, not dyslexia. I have hyperlexia. All right. Oh, there's no Bible on that. Dumb bitch. Where? Okay. We're locked in. Boss told me I forgot something today. I wanted to call you, but I forgot. 18 months and she wants to retire? Does that mean we have to get a new job? Yo, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is my, the thing I did before, the magic I did before Christmas coming true. One of the things I wanted to manifest this year was not working there anymore. And doing something that I want to do full time. What, and then be done? I'm gonna scrape this. I had a feeling she was thinking of retiring. And the new girls. Do you think she's gonna sell it? Or just close it? Because I think if they sell it, then no one is guaranteed. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Because I think if she sells it, it's not guaranteed that they keep the same salary that I have. And I was literally just saying to Ruchir, because I've been looking at other teaching jobs, for a director, the average salary right now is $23.75. A director. The minimum salary for an ECE is $23. You're saying you're paying 75 cents extra to control the whole school? Absolutely not. Yeah. You should become a subscriber then. You can hear me if you're a subscriber. I don't know where my measuring spoons went. What I was saying was I was literally talking to the other teachers today in my class about how the current average on Indeed for a director, not just an ECE, like a director, is $23.75. The ECE is $23 even, because that's the minimum they can pay us. So if someone new were to buy the school, my wage would no longer be guaranteed, which means I can't afford to work there anyway. Are you crying in the club? They're missing. Bro, when you're not distracted. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time, I think it's your first time. Don't recognize your username. Thanks for stopping by. We are making, I keep calling them BTS cookies, but they're really not BTS cookies. They're cookies themed after Korean snacks. So in the oven, we have cookies that taste like, do you acknowledge WWE superstar Roman Reigns? I don't even know who that is. I don't know anyone from the WWE since like John Cena and Batista, which was a long time ago. Who's Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is the GOAT. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not discrediting that I'm a fact or not. I just don't know who Roman Reigns is. Give me details. Maybe I will acknowledge them. Right, so we're very quickly going to press these into here. And then we're gonna throw these babies back in the oven. Something singing to the damn Samsung. Ooh. All right. I need to measure out the flour. Actually, there's so much flour yesterday. It's crazy. It's okay because I have 10 freaking kilograms of flour though. I don't know where the flip my measuring cups went. I think that person left. I think they were upset. I don't know who Roman Reigns is. Who's Roman Reigns? I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to Google this after because I'm just like genuinely curious now. I don't know shit about WWE. That's too much. There we go. Okay. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Akio measuring cup and it'll come to me. Long hair, tats, looks Maori, like bootleg version of. Interesting. How do I literally, like, my brother was at a WWE when we were kids in, like, the early 2000s, so I literally know, like, yeah, I know, like, early 2000s. Yes, I got the Akio reference. Yeah, I remember my brother playing with, like, WWE figurines. One. Oh, that made a horrible noise. 2. Actually, one of my friends was explaining, sent like me a video about why BTS is performing where they're performing on Saturday, and I was like, "Oh, boo! I know. Like, I'm a nerd. Like, I already researched this." Oh my god, that sound. You don't like it? It wasn't enjoyable for you? Yo, cornstarch has the weirdest freaking texture. I have to rebox that later. There's too much cornstarch. I had no cornstarch yesterday. Now I have too much cornstarch. Gave you shivers. Where did I put the baking soda? Where did I put everything? All right. Next round goes in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So if these ones are not good, then I've got an extra one. Because these ones came out a little thicker than I wanted them to. I'm gonna turn the lights on. I feel like it's getting dark in here. Is that better? I like them big. I like them chunky. I don't know. I'm gonna stream until I'm done, basically. However long that takes. That's not enough. My mom's calling to go soon. Maybe she wants to go early and not 7. That's fine. You go whenever you need to go. You do you, boo. I need to, forgot to wash my whisk. I think it was used for something else today. Right angle is at work right now. You're cleaning on your iPad. Okay, bye. Have fun getting your mom. Getting ads from Temu. Do you guys use Temu? Sometimes you can get some good stuff on there. Yeah, well, I have my gloves off for a second so you guys like my nails for Arirang. I was very pleased with them. I feel like my nail guy is like an unofficial BTS nail artist because he has been doing my BTS nails for 5 years now. I think, yeah, about 5 years. I get one set every year, at least one. He's also done some solo nails, like he did some for August D. I think the August D ones are one of my favorite sets. Hopefully I won't be baking too long tonight because I am starving and I'm not gonna lie, I really want to eat a pizza. I really want to eat a pizza. If you know, you know. Oh my god! This thing does not lock in very well. Maybe it's because of the way I scrape things. I don't know. It very much could be human error. It could just be that I'm a fucking idiot. I'm clumsy, but I make good cookies, and I feel like that's the important part. In this, I feel like in this, it's like it is about the. It's not about the process; it's about the product, and the product is good. The process is me being an absolute idiot in a kitchen, but we make it work, okay? So yesterday we made the dough for the yakgwa cookies and the banana milk cookies. So today we are making the honey butter cookies based off the Korean honey butter chips and the ube cookies, or if you're on TikTok, the ube cookies. And I realize that ube is not really Korean, but I feel like I have a lot of Filipinos that I know, and ube is purple. And I keep seeing ube cookies and like ube flavor stuff trending. So, and Angel was an absolute doll and got me some ube extracts and jam from the Asian grocery. Because my Asian grocery is only Chinese. Her Asian grocery also has the Filipino goods. Because she's Filipino. She's got the connections. I live in an all Chinese area. And some Koreans. There's Koreans here. There's a lot of Korean stuff, but I think it's more because it's trendy in China than because there's a lot of Koreans. They are almost there with the dough. Beauty. You guys see it? I feel like I'm at a weird angle. I thought I was at the same angle as I was yesterday, but hold on. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Okay. I'm so sorry. Maybe this has been like a crappy angle the whole time. I swear one of these days I will get an overhead. I swear. Probably around the time I get my iPad, because if I get an overhead, I have to be able to have something to see chat on. I have ordered my iPad. It is not arrived yet. It is back ordered. It's coming. I swear. Oops. All right, let's do the ube first. The ube. So we add a little bit of extra flour just because shit be sticking. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, eventually I would like to have like a nice setup for baking, and that way I can easily use my VODs for marketing. There's flour on my glasses, but that will take some time. All right, so we have our ube jam. Halaya, I don't know how to say that properly. Can she open it? Probably not. There we go. All right. I thought I had a little bowl for this, but apparently not. All right, so we are doing 180 grams. Oh, that's so close. Good. All right, ube goes in. And then we're also using ube extract because that helps with the color, and it does give it a little boost of flavor, but more so color over everything. Because I wanted it, initially I didn't want it to be a light purple. I wanted it to be a light purple. I didn't want it to be a deep purple. But then I was like, I don't want it like a lavender. Like I really want the whole like Borahae. I want it recognizably BTS purple. So, oh my gosh, what am I looking for? Yes. Teaspoons. So yeah, this one is pretty, it's pretty vibrant. Like I got it on a shirt when I was doing R&D, and it's still on that shirt. So that's what we're working with there. It's pretty, but the flavor is, I would say, more mild than the jam. All right, ube. Let's get this ube. Trying to get all of it off my spoon. So we want it in the cookie. Oh no, it's on my gloves. I'm gonna have to change my gloves after these cookies because this is bright AF. Oh, there's purple everywhere. Okay. I accept my fate. All right. Let's mix this baby. Oh my gosh, purple. I'm gonna bring it out to scrape so you can see. Yes, mommy. That is what we're going for. Does that say Borahae to you? Don't shit talk my Korean pronunciation either. I'm so bad. I literally took Korean classes and I dropped out because my pronunciation was so bad. I gave up and I switched to Japanese. I watched anime since I was a kid and I know that I can pronounce Japanese. Korean is like a struggle every freaking sentence. And no one ever understands me. Actually, I was with a friend and we went to get noodles and I tried to order and there was no, like, it was a menu item that doesn't really have an English equivalent. Like, it just is the Korean dish. And, like, even on the menu, like, it was written in Korean and then the English, like, English was written as the Korean word. Like, it's not like when you order rice cakes, like you say tteokbokki and then the option is, like, rice cakes. It was literally just, I can't remember what it was. Sundabu, maybe? Something like that. But, yeah, the lady was like, what? 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 And finally my friend who is Korean and speaks Korean, like, spoke up and they were like, oh, okay. Because I was just butchering the pronunciation. I need to make sure all of the purple is like well mixed in because we don't want any streaks, right? So I'm trying not to risk over mixing it, but I also don't want any like chunks of white. Like it should be a solidly purple cookie. I'm gonna grab those out of the oven and we're gonna pop some yakgwa in them. Just throw these in here. There we go. Beauty. And then they'll go back in for about 5 more minutes. Just to make sure the center is cooked all the way through. And the outside is crispy. I think I'm going to take the yakgwa from this one because it kind of turned out ugly. Someone's singing. Yo, I like Samsung appliances. I do feel like they're better. But like when your washing machine makes noise and your dishwasher makes noise and shut up. I will say though, because our TV is also Samsung, when the oven is preheated or when the food is done, our TV is in the same fucking room. But I think I just flung that. It tells us, the TV tells us when the oven is done and when it's preheated. we're all mixed. I don't want to over mix this. I think it's all mixed. I'm gonna give it a little tasty taste. Do you guys like these little teaspoons? It's a cat, and it like hangs on the edge of your mug. Isn't that cute? Okay. Anyway, that's a lot. I don't want that much. Okay, let's cheers. Make sure it tastes like Ube. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my god. That's freaking good. That's really freaking good. That's better than the tester cookies. That's good. Bet. I'm very impressed with that. I impress myself sometimes, guys. I'm gonna wipe the counter before I lay down our English is escaping me. Our mat, not our mat. That's not the word I'm looking for. God, you'd think English was not my first and only language. Paper, our parchment paper. That is the word I'm looking for. All right. And throw a piece of parchment down, and then we're gonna weigh our cookies and throw those bitches on there. Oh, where's my scale? There it is. I need a little tiny plate, a little guy. These plates have fish. I don't know where these are from, actually. I have no idea. If you're in chat, I want you to tell me what your favorite BTS song is. If you have one. But I feel like even non-army has like a favorite BTS song. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Because personally, mine changes constantly. I have some pretty constants though. Like they're recurring. But if you have a favorite song, drop it like it's hot. Drop it in chat. There for now. I had to think about that. All right, so our cookies are exactly 100 gramos. I like them big. I like them chunky. You guys deserve the biggest cookies because the world is on fire. And you know what could make you feel better? A cookie. If BTS There we go. I'm gonna charge it for a hot minute. I'm running out of space over here. This is a very small kitchen to be doing the things that I do in it. That's the Ube. Is it the Ube you bought? I don't want to touch it with this glove because it's got ube on it. Uncontaminated. All right. Back into the fridge until further notice. This would be so much easier if I had bigger trays. Okay, this is one of my favorite BTS songs. I like to say that this song was the soundtrack to my divorce. I hope whichever BTS member wrote this knows that. I know what it's actually written about, but it definitely feels the way I felt when I was married, so. I feel like there's a little bit of visible dough. I mean, all the dough is visible. I mean, the original dough, the ube dough. Also, the swim teaser came out today. Another swim teaser. I'm pretty psyched. I did say on Friday's stream that I feel like the song's gonna make me cry. I stand by that. How does it go down when I add more to it? This is a fake love, fake love, fake love. Oh, that one had a bit of dough. Two, 4, 6, 8. Oh, my nose is itchy. There's too much. Two, 4, 6, 8. I've never learned how to fucking count. I wish I could be one of those people who's like good at math, especially when it comes to baking, because a lot of people who bake are really good at math, and it ain't me. It ain't me. I have a learning disability. But I feel like I get by. You ever want to know why I teach preschool and not public school? That's fucking why. I made a post the other day. Someone was trying to use BTS to hit on me. They're like, oh my god, I listen to BTS too. And I was like, wrong answer. You tell me you listen to BTS, I'm just going to tell you about BTS. It's not going to make me into you at all. Because you know who I'm into? BTS. What the fuck? Never enough. It's just never enough. That's too much. Alright, so we have 12. This is definitely making more than 12. They're all making more than 12. I don't know how to fucking count. I really don't. It's bananas. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. You don't know how much you want to weigh. 101, 99, 98, 101, 90. How? I think I can get one more, I think. If we really scrape it down. Because worst comes to worst, I freeze them and use them for something else later. We are not wasting. Not when we're on the brink of World War II. World War III, bro. I don't even know what fucking war we're on. I literally have to stand on my tiptoes to see in this bowl. 5-3 gang gang. I am an entire 163 centimeters, bro. I don't think this one will be 100 grams. No, we're only making it to 65. Well, I tried. 66. See, this is the size of the cookies at the other bakeries. Compare that. Compare that. I feel like this is not a good comparison, but it is it's vastly different, okay? These look like black. They are very purple. They look black. Alright. We're gonna put these in a bowl. I don't know where to put. There's so much stuff right now. Sorry, not in a bowl. We're putting it in a bag. We're gonna end up putting it in 2 bags. It's a lot. We'll see. We'll see. I think next time I'll be getting containers because this is a pain in the arse. I thought it would be simpler than it is. It's not. Like I said, I'm often fucking wrong. I have accepted that about myself. Actually, I might be able to put all of these in here if we're lucky. Alright. We did it. We fit them all in one bag. One bag that really doesn't want to close, apparently. All right. Now we're just going to do a little bit of a cleanup before we start the next batch, because I have to wash everything. Sorry, this may be slightly loud. You're back. Welcome back. Is my, let me know if my sound is really off. My mic died. It's charging, but I don't know how bad my sound is without it. I know before it was horrible. So if it's horrible, please make me aware of that fact. There's nothing I can do about it, but you can make me aware of it. The last one we're doing is the honey butter chips. Which, the honey butter ones are kind of the hardest one to come up with a recipe with, because I didn't know how to give it, I didn't know how to give it the flavor of like a honey butter chip, because I feel like honey butter is a very distinct flavor, and without ordering the powder from Korea, it is very hard to achieve, but honey extract and butter extract and actual honey seem to do an okay job, and then I just top with crushed chips. And it's a pretty solid cookie, if I do say so myself. I'm obviously very biased since I created it, but alright, we're gonna throw some yakgwa into these bitches. We are almost finished. Well, at least with these ones. We're not almost finished. We still got a bit to go. Also, I don't know if you guys want to watch like the decorating and boxing tomorrow. It is a thing we could do if people are interested. Although I think the boxing would be better with what the fuck am I thinking of? An overhead camera. That's what I'm trying to say. Dear God. And you're gonna be happy. And you're gonna be happy. This is one of the songs that I considered a tattoo of. Whoa. And you're gonna be happy. Yo, I have this huge aloe vera plant. I think I've shown it on stream before. It is so freaking big. It's like creeping onto my counter space now. Like, it just keeps getting bigger. Do any of you guys have... Okay, so all of my plants seem to grow in the wintertime. Even in my classroom. So I keep a... It's called like a happy bean plant. Keep a happy bean plant in my classroom for the kids to practice watering, basically. And, yeah, it also, like, sprouted more growth in the winter. And all my plants here, like my money plant, my aloe vera, everything, growing in the wintertime. Oh, I forgot to wash my spatula. The mixing thing. And all of these are like indoor plants. Like I understand like and sometimes like outdoor plants will grow more inside in the winter because it's regular heat source and all of that. Like these are strictly indoor plants. They're indoors all year. Oh no. Oh, and you're gonna be happy. Where did I put the scale? Losing everything. Losing my mind. Oh no. God damn it. More butter. More butter. How much butter? I don't remember. Good question. It's 340 grams, in case you're wondering. Yo, this song. I literally spent the majority of the winter last year crying too. We are young. Forever we are young. Just too much. Wow, perfect. Wow. I saw these things that are like it's a liner for your stand mixer so that you don't have to keep washing it. I was like, yo, that's so perfect. And Right Angle was like, I could think of a million reasons why that wouldn't work. Listen, bitch. I didn't ask you why it wouldn't work. I can definitely fit 4 in the bigger tray. 100%. Next, we need to measure the sugar. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 11, 12, 13. We have 13 total. How do I go from like perfect. All right, let's turn this shit on. If I can successfully separate my eggs with no shell today. Every time I do it on stream, I always get shell in it. Like as soon as my brain is aware of an audience, we can no longer do tasks. If I like learned choreography, I could dance on stream, but unfortunately, I have no fucking time. Eggies. That sounds nasty. Hungry. Gotta finish these freaking cookies so I can eat. I go from 0 to hangry so fast. I don't. Last night I literally had bulldog for dinner. At like 10:30. Because I ran out of freaking cornstarch. I had to go to the store and get cornstarch. I ended up buying a whole bunch of other stuff there that we didn't actually need, but might need later. Like eggs, butter. I got like 5 pounds of butter now. It's not like I'll never use it. Oh, shite. It's fine. This is fun. Four. We're just gonna give a little mixy mix. I think a lot of that went down the side. So, because Easter is like very close to the beginning of the month, I've been thinking, instead of doing an Easter box, I think I will be doing just a Mother's Day box. But I'm wondering what people would want in a Mother's Day box. So my ideas, I mean, obviously I think I have good ideas. I was thinking of doing like a London fog cookie. Where the frick did I put my measuring cup? This is also one of my favorite BTS songs. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a London fog cookie, a lemon raspberry, a strawberry matcha, and then I kind of want to do, I don't know if you guys have seen like peach Italian cookies. I don't know how hard they are to make though. And I want to make like a peach curd, and I don't know if the season is right for that. lemon. Well, okay, the lemon, I'm going to do lemon raspberry as a given. That's one of my favorite spring, summer cookies. So even if I don't do it for Mother's Day, it will be in like a spring, summer bake box. That was almost perfect. Okay. I feel like Right Angle will be so happy that his cupboard is no longer absolutely stuffed to the brim with flour. Two tablespoons cornstarch. I also thought of doing a Earl Grey lavender. Like, I want to do the London Fog because I like a London Fog cookie. Or like, I like London Fog cake. I feel like a lot of the cookies I'm making are like based off of cakes that I like. Because I don't want to make a whole freaking cake. I'm baking soda. Soda of the baking variety. If you don't get it, I'm so sorry. Go watch the Save Me music video. I can't help you at that point. I'm so tempted to do it right now, but I'll fling baking soda everywhere. And yeet! Yeet! Okay, I'm done. I bought these really cute mini cake molds, but I don't have any boxes for mini cakes. And it's been a while since I made a good solid buttercream. The last few buttercreams I've made were like meh. The whipped cream buttercream that I made at Valentine's Day took freaking ages to get right because it's been like 10 billion years since I made a good buttercream. we go. Starting to come together. Come together. Right now. In my fucking bowl. Whoa, that was a big bowl. There's so much flour and like baking things stuck to my glasses right now. I can't see shit. But I also don't want to wear contacts for this. Burn it up. Oh, balls. So what? Okay, so in this shit we are putting 3 spoons of honey. I hate my honey. I need my honey. I'm gonna Is this good? Can you hear me? Test. I'm just gonna throw this on. I'm not gonna take it out to show you guys. You don't need to see. There we go. I think I just put my yeah. So this is Canadian honey. Eating more pho. I want pho. Did you make it though? I don't want homemade pho. I want like the real. I want the real Vietnamese stuff. The last time I ordered pho, I got it from a different place, and it had really good spring rolls with it. The crispy ones though, because the non-crispy ones I can't eat because they're peanuts. All right. I think I'm gonna get pizza for dinner. Beauty. I can make it better. This is one of the songs that got me into BTS. I was thinking to make a video for TikTok of like to celebrate being like these are the songs that got me into BTS. But I feel like the songs that got me into BTS are very different from what got most army into BTS. Because when I found out about BTS, girl was going through a rough fucking time. It's COVID. I was getting divorced. I wasn't divorced yet, actually. I was just absolutely miserable in my marriage. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to get divorced. And then BTS said, do it, bitch. Go get divorced. All right, and then we have butter emulsion. I can hold you tighter. I want to like turn the mixer on because I love Empire Man. I'm gonna throw it back on stream. I think this will be better when I have like a full body camera and you're not just watching like a torso twerk. Takes away from the magic of twerking, no? You guys want to see me throw it back? These ones it's harder to tell because there's no color. All right, I don't want to overmix. We're gonna do a little taste test. Where's my little tasty spoons? We have so many tiny spoons. Who's eating with all these tiny spoons that we have? I don't know. They're like, it's like for a baby. We don't have any babies. Actually, we do have a baby spoon too, and we were babysitting a friend's kid, and I'm like, why do we have a baby spoon? It's coming in handy right now, but we don't have a baby. Tasting spoons, I guess. Mmm. It does taste like honey butter. This one is my favorite of the dough. Like I feel like I could nasty ass like eat a lot of this dough. All right, we're gonna put another tray in. I need these trays to cool more. They're not cooling enough. I think I want to wait a little bit. because I want the trays to cool off. I need space for that. I'm gonna wipe down the counter and then we're gonna weigh out our cookies and then I'll throw everything else in the oven at that point. So messy. Okay. Also, if you have a favorite BTS solo, so who's your favorite BTS solo? Because mine is fully RM. The solo albums are the soundtracks I like. I love all of RM solos, but August D, Suga, Minyoongi, very close second. I was actually very disappointed that I couldn't afford to go to August D's tour. It was just way out of my budget at the time. But I absolutely love him. Would die for that man, probably, honestly. Maybe that's a little bit over dramatic, but I am a girl who's known to be over dramatic, to be fair. Ask my mom. I was also thinking of doing a brown butter base. I know that's pretty popular. The baker I follow, she's from Kingston, which is where I grew up, but she's also from Markham. I think she's from Markham, moved to Kingston. I'm from Kingston, moved to Markham. There's a whole bunch of moves in between there, but that's not for me. I think she's called Kate's Cookies. She does a brown butter base, and I think hers is quite popular. I've never really made cookies with brown butter, so I'm thinking of trying. Just as something like I've never done before. I like to do things I've never done before. And then I get upset when I suck at them, but we moved away from BTS. Now we're in Stray Kids territory. The song is very fitting, though, you know? These cookie trays up here. That way they cool down a bit more. I feel like the scale doesn't know what it's doing right now. How did I add more? It goes down. That's about the same size. Okay. This could stay screwed in. I would love that. Oh yes, there is a chance that on Friday there will not be a stream. There was supposed to be a stream. It might not happen now, and I do apologize for that. It was not planned. The stream was planned. I mean, the not being able to stream was not planned. Unfortunately. We might be able to do like a later night one because we were supposed to do an Arirang listening party, but certain things happen. And yeah, unfortunately, that might not be one of them. Maybe later in the evening.